Welcome back to the kitchen, you guys. We are here with another amazing video, you guys. So, if you're ready for this video, come on in the kitchen. So today, you guys, we have some cube steaks. We're going to make us a nice home-style cube steak recipe with the gravy as well as the smothered onions. Well, you know, smothered onions and gravy recipe. Okay, so these cube steaks, I had to, you know, recut them because they wasn't cut the way I wanted to be cut. But anywho, enough of that. Let's go ahead and put our seasoning on the cube steaks, guys. How's everybody doing? Good. So we're going to start off with a little onion powder, just like so. Now I'm only going to season one side. So we're going to put some black pepper on here. Now this is a very easy dinner recipe, you guys. You can have this dinner as easy as 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to also use, wait a minute, we'll show you guys. I'm also going to use some cream of mushroom, right? And I'm going to add it to the gravy. Just a little twist, but I'm going to show you guys how to make your own homemade gravy for starters, okay? Now, this is the cream of mushroom that we're going to use. You know, after I show you guys the basics, okay? The basics. Now, I know this is chicken seasoning, but we're going to use a little bit, right? Because it's going to do the same thing. Does it matter? I'm going to say no. But anywho, we got that season, right? And we got some chopped onions already, right? And we have a flour over there. So let's go to the next process. So guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to fry our cube steaks. Now we're not going to fry them to the doneness because they still going to cook when we make our gravy. Okay, so if you're a first time viewer, thank you. I hope the content is good enough for you to hit the subscribe button and make sure notification is on. If you're an old time rider, thank you as well. I really appreciate you guys sticking in this far with me. So now, with our cube steaks, we're just going to go ahead and pick it up. Now this flour, I have seasoned it. And we're going to lightly coat our cube steak, right? We have the heat on medium. And I just want to shake it. Just to put it in here. It's not quite as hot as I want it to be, so we're going to leave that right there. But it's getting there, okay? But yeah, make sure it's hot. And lightly coat your steaks. Who likes cube steaks? I know I do. I'm not a eater of it every day, but I will eat it. And we're just going to go ahead and let that brown. And I'm going to brown up all the rest of them. And show you guys just how delicious this cube steak can actually be, right? So let's go ahead. Okay guys, so we're at the last of me frying. I just wanted to show you guys what it looked like. You just want to make sure you brown on each side, because your meat should be still uncooked, undone. Okay. And I'm just going to let it brown a second over here on the second side. And then we're going to go ahead and saute our onion and get it on out the way, right? This makes a delicious meal, you guys. If you haven't ever tried cube steak, let me show you. Now, as you can tell, this meat is not done because it's going to cook in the gravy, right? Now, most people put a paper towel, drain it. I want all of that goodness because it's going to give that gravy a flavor, okay? It's going to help incorporate or mingle with your seasonings, and it's going to be a terrific southern pot of cube steak and onion gravy, you know? So you can't, you know, really go wrong, right? So we're going to go ahead and lift this on out because, like I said, we're looking for brownness. That's it. We're not looking for doneness because it still has to cook into the gravy. Now we're going to get all the goodness up out of there, even though we're going to put it back. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get this on out. And as you guys can see, I'm savoring it because that's like that little bite of meat that's going to give your pot a flavor, right? So we got some onion, and we're going to let these saute their way down. Now our first layer of seasoning, we're going to put some black pepper on here because every piece is going to have some seasoning. That's a lot of black pepper, but okay. We don't need that anymore. Okay, and we're going to put some onion powder. Yep, enhance the onion. We're going to put a little soul food seasoning, right? Because this is going to become our gravy. Soul food seasoning. And we're going to put just a tap of salt. Ooh, had to stop that sneeze. Okay? When you season, got your sneezing, you're doing something. Okay? So we're going to let these cook on down for a minute so we can pull that on up out of there. Okay, so we have pulled our onions out of that because we done sauteed them down. So our next step is we're going to go ahead and put us some flour. Now, yes, we're using the same flour we season the meat with, right? And we're just going to go ahead and let that go ahead and do a thing in this goodness of pot because I'm looking for a brownness. You don't want your flour to be thick, okay, because you want to cook the flour, okay? And that is a very important step. You want to cook the flour and you don't want to cook it fast, okay? You want it to cook properly. And you see how I'm working that out? This is what you got to do. You got to work it out. Don't worry about all the goodness on the side. That's enough flour. I cannot actually give you the proper measurements because it's about eyeballing, right? It's all about eyeballing your food. We're going to do with the same seasoning. Use whatever seasoning you enjoy, okay? Because that is very important. Use the seasonings that you enjoy. I only added a little more soul food seasoning and black pepper. Because we're black pepper eaters over here. Okay? So we're going to let that brown for a minute. And always keep an eye out for your food. Okay? Keep your eye out for your food. So I'm just stirring around. Make sure all the goodness come up from the bottom. And we're looking for us a brown. Now I could cheat and use brownie gravy, but I want to actually show you how to make this gravy from scratch, you guys. From scratch. Okay? But I am gonna cheat. I'm gonna cheat. Because I've noticed, you guys, I'm washing the dish as I go. So yeah, you're gonna hear me over here at the water. I gotta get some cold water because that's what works best for gravy. This stove top cube steak recipe is so easy and actually it's quick to create. Okay, it's quick to create. Follow me on that. Okay, see, you see that brown is coming about. Well, it then came about. Now I don't want it too dark, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add my water. Right, I got approximately 2 cups, just like that. Right, and I'm gonna go ahead and just let it work its way. Right, now at this point, like I said, you could actually add your meat right back in here. I know I have done it many days. Okay, but I'm gonna put my onions on in here. And you turn this down, you smirch your meat and you turn it down. And you will know when your gravy is ready. You will know when your gravy is ready. But like I told you guys, I'm cheating a little bit, okay? I'm cheating a little bit because I want the mushrooms. And I had this cream of chicken. I mean, not cream of chicken. Cream of mushroom laying around the house. Now this just only gonna take my gravy up a notch. Okay? We're gonna put this cream of mushroom, you guys, right on over in this gravy. Just like that. This gravy can go with any recipe, you guys. Any smothered recipe that you want to create. Right? So I'm going to hashtag this to say gravy. Because I want you guys to know that. Oh yeah. Look at that gravy. You see that gravy coming in there? Yes. We're going to put our meat back in here. Just like so. I'm getting the extra off the spoon. You guys. Okay, so now that we done added our mushrooms, you see that gravy coming in? See how thick it's getting? Yes. Now it had nothing to do with the cream of mushroom. Trust me, it had nothing to do with it. Oh. Okay. So now we're gonna submerge our meat back in here, right? Just like that. And we're gonna turn this up. And we're gonna add us a little more water. Because this is gonna be enough gravy to feed everybody. As much as gravy they want to put on their mashed potatoes. You hear me? And give me a minute. So guys, check out this gravy. Yes, you guys, if you follow those few steps, because like I said, I can't give you instructions. I can only tell you, right? Follow those instructions and I promise you, you will have some delicious gravy. I just added cream of mushroom soup in mine, right? But you will have some delicious gravy to go on anything. Look how thick that gravy is. Now that will be terrific on some mashed potatoes, because I'm about to cook the Hungry Jacks. It's not a video. It's not in this video. We're just gonna cook Hungry Jacks to go with this. And we're gonna make it a mealtime, guys. A mealtime. Yes. That's what I spilled that. But anywho, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and yes, hit the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I upload a video. Until then, I'm sending much love from my house to yours. Bye-bye.